right, moving into our Texas History Weekly. Today we are going to do Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Since this Friday is Good Friday, we're going to go ahead and do all 3 days. Remember, normally we're doing 2 days worth of social studies on Mondays and Wednesdays. So Wednesday says name a famous inventor from Texas and their invention. Okay, so you can do a little research on your own if you want to Google inventors from Texas. Some of you play the part of an inventor from Texas in the Living History Museum. And so today I'm going to highlight Colby Ward for a second because she was Betty Graham in our Living History Museum. And Betty Graham invented whiteout. Okay, if you're not familiar with whiteout, or also known as liquid paper, if you make a mistake in pen, especially teachers in our grade books, we still use whiteout. You can go back and go over. It looks like a white paint with a little sponge, and you wait for it to dry and it whites out the mistake. So Betty Graham, if you want to use this one. If not, you can go find one. B-E-T-T-E, capital G-R-A-H-A-M. And she invented whiteout. Okay. All right, for Thursday, we're talking about figurative language. And Thursday says, what do the following Texas idioms mean? One says, in high cotton. I think there's a song, maybe by Alabama. We were living in high cotton. So what does high cotton mean? Well, the idiom means that you're doing well. Okay, so doing well. And the next one is bright as a new penny. Okay, she was looking bright as a new penny. That's also a what? Simile. Okay, so bright as a new penny means new and shiny. Okay, moving on to Friday. Why does the government collect taxes? Okay, we talked about taxes 2 weeks ago, and we talked about how Texas is one of the few states that does not collect income tax. Okay, we have to pay our federal taxes, our big government taxes, but not to our state. So why do governments collect taxes at all? Well, they collect taxes to pay for things like roads, education, because public education is free, as well as government offices. Okay, so those are your main things: education, roads, and government offices. So education, E-D-U-C-A-T-I-O-N, roads, R-O-A-D-S, and government. Govern is like G-O-V-E-R-N-M-E-N-T. Oh, it's spelled for you in the question. Government offices. Okay. So some states put a lot of, or decide where they want their tax money to go. And Texas actually takes really good care of their roads. Louisiana's gotten better, but I just remember as a kid when I would go to Louisiana to visit my grandparents in the summer, immediately after we crossed the state line, coming from Texas into Louisiana, you could tell a difference in the roads. To me, they got really bumpy, and it was a lot different. I don't know if it's still the same today, but Texas takes a lot of pride in their roads. All right, guys, I will see you with Texas history next week. Now to catch you up on some Ghetto Cowboy.